Dr. Shin, how long have you been a university professor?
18 years, Sandra.
Could you please tell our campus radio listeners what made you want to become an educator?
I guess it was my mother. She was a writer. At an early age, she taught me that the pen is mightier than the sword. So, when I entered university, I started to study writing.
And you became a writer like your mother.
No, I actually never wrote any books, but I did discover that I love teaching. So I've been a writing teacher ever since.
Well, we're certainly glad you became one. Personally, I really enjoyed your class. Thank you for being on the show today, Dr. Shin.
Number 1. The man explains his experience. Summarize his experience by putting the steps in the correct order. One choice is not used. Number 2. What do we learn about the man from this conversation? Number 3. What is the main topic of the interview?
I don't feel well. I think I'll skip class today.
What's wrong?
I feel hot, then cold, and I ache all over.
Oh, that doesn't sound very good. You'd better take your temperature.
Do you have a thermometer?
Yes, I do. Here you go.
Thanks, Joe.
Here, let me read the thermometer for you. Uh-oh, your temperature is really high. You'd better go see the school nurse.
You know, I could have malaria. These are malaria symptoms. I just came back from a trip to Africa with my parents. I wasn't very good about taking my medicine.
Number 1. The woman concludes she may have malaria. Summarize the process that led to her conclusion by putting the steps in the correct order. Number 2. What do we learn about the man from this conversation? Number 3. What is the main idea of the conversation?
Hi, Barb. How was your vacation?
Great! We went to New Mexico.
You went to Mexico?
No, New Mexico. It's a state in the southwestern U.S. The license plates there say USA, so people don't get confused.
That's funny. What did you do there?
Well, on our way there, we stopped at the Grand Canyon in Arizona. It was awesome. Then we went to Albuquerque, the biggest city in New Mexico. Then we visited Carlsbad Caverns.
What are those?
Caves. 60 miles of them. In one cave, we had to wear hats with lights so we could see in the dark.
Number 1. The woman explains where she went. Summarize her experience by putting the events in the correct order. One choice is not used. Number 2. What can be inferred about the man? Number 3. What is the subject of the conversation?